What's up, guys? It is TJ. Thank you for tuning in to Talks with TJ. It's a Friday. We're going to try something a little bit new. I guess kind of just a little bit of a friendly Friday financial talk, I guess. I'm going to try to keep this short. Hopefully, if you guys have not seen my MJO Feature Friday on MJO23 Dance channel, please be sure to go check that out. I'm so very humble and just grateful for him for giving smaller creators a voice within the sneaker community to really get ourselves out there of how we want to contribute. If you have watched the video, you know that how do I plan to contribute? Well, we all love sneakers, right? We all want them no matter what. That's just our thing. But it comes to a point where you need to make sure that financially you're doing what you should be doing. And that means sneakers should not be the top priority. You have to be smart. You have to take care of the responsibilities first, which are your actual life expenses. And then make sure that you're looking ahead to the future, which means you are saving money. I know that's hard to do sometimes. Saving money, planning for things that are on the horizon for you as an adult. We all have those things, right? And then also that you're paying down some debt. Now, I don't know what kind of debt you may have. It could be a card note. It could be student loan debt. It can be credit card debt. We all typically will end up having some form of debt. Now, hoping that you can break that cycle and go ahead and just pay that down. So, I'm going to give you just a little bit insight, I guess, on these Fridays of how we have maybe structured or what we're doing with money kind of that week or looking ahead to the month. Maybe let's just start there. It is June 1st. We are halfway through the year. This is insane. Hopefully you've been able to hit some goals, right? At the beginning of the year, I started using hashtag money goals, 2018 money goals. Like, what are some of your financial goals? Maybe it is to pay off your car. Maybe it is to pay off a few student loans. Maybe it is to just get $1,000 into your savings account. Maybe it's to get like $5 grand, 10 grand. I don't know what your goal is, but you gotta have one, right? So halfway through the year, reevaluate if you don't have a goal. Keeps you focused, right? Now, let's just get into kind of how I structured this paycheck, and I'll go ahead and show you something that I got in. You can already tell by the shirt I'm a Golden State Warriors fan. I'm super excited that we won last night. I feel like I should be giving J.R. Smith a bouquet of flowers or a thank you card or something. But what did I get? Oh, this is super nice. I'm loving this. So I got the City hat there. The 47 brand. Now, you know what the funny part is? So you see this price tag. Well, if you can't see it, $25, right? I paid $12.50 for this on eBay. eBay is the GOAT, man, when it comes to getting awesome deals on stuff. And I also have a shirt that's coming in today that says the City on it as well, so I'm super excited to have these items. I'm not always rocking a shirt, sometimes, so I want to be able to rep the bay at all times. What are you doing? My dog is sitting here. What are you doing? All right, you're gonna go lay down, right? You're gonna go lay. Awesome. She's gonna go lay down. All right, so let's get back to this just quick Financial Friday. So you have to look ahead to the month, right? So in June, we know that some things are coming up. June is when we have to renew registrations for our vehicles. So we looked ahead and we said, hey, set money aside for that. That's a fixed expense we cannot get away from. We have to make sure that's taken care of. We also know that there are other things that must be paid. You got rent, you got utilities that are going to have to be paid. So you take care of the first four first. You always make sure that you're budgeting for the roof over your head, for food on your table. We know exactly what we're paying every single week in groceries. You know what we're paying in gas. And some of these things we do take cash out for, so we don't have to worry about what we're spending. Like, we know what we're going to spend in gas, so that's usually just taken out in cash. A lot of times we know exactly what we're spending in food, so we will take that out as well. My husband's birthday is June 14th, so I haven't set an amount aside for what I'm going to get him. I don't know what I'm going to get him yet. Like, I got him sneakers, of course, for Christmas, and then I got him a surprise pair, and neither pair fit, so we ended up reselling them, whatever. But yeah, I looked ahead. So you have to look ahead to things like birthdays and holidays. They don't just pop up out of anywhere, right? I literally have my husband's birthday, and then we have Father's Day the same week. So you have to plan ahead. That's extremely important. Planning. So you're going to receive planning a lot if you watch this channel. You got to plan ahead. Another thing that I planned ahead for, so if let's say there's sneakers that I want to buy, okay? So the sneaker that I plan to buy this month, the one, if you didn't see, I will make sure I link it at the end of this, the one sneaker that I was able to get, because sneaker gods are in my favor, was the Off-White Jordan 1 UNC. The other sneaker that I plan to get and I want to get this month is the BeTrue Zoom Fly SP. Now, if you are not familiar with the BeTrue line. It is by Nike. Remember, they are all about equality, all-inclusive. Sport is supposed to include everybody. I don't care your race, religion, sexuality, gender, doesn't matter. Sport is for everybody, and I 1000% believe that. And I've always missed on the BeTrue line. The BeTrue line does not restock, so if you miss it, you're just kind of out of luck unless you want to go pay resale on, let's say, StockX or eBay. That's not what I'm looking to do. So I'm going to get the BeTrue Zoom Fly SP, and so to go with that, I already have it set aside. I know it's going to cost, I think it's $150 or $160. I think it's $150. And then of course I'm going to have to pay tax with that. I'll get free shipping with Nike. So I've already set aside the $160 this week to go towards the shoe on the 6th when it releases. Boom, done, set aside. That's part of the treat myself. So notice that I said we took care of certain bills and expenses and minimum debt payments already, and then we moved to making sure that money was set aside for other necessary things like car registration, gifting for my husband's birthday, and then for what I want to treat myself for the sneakers. Now, also, the part I forgot to mention, extra debt payments. So SET budget stands for Save Extra Debt Payment, Treat Yourself. So SET. The E part is we are paying off my car this month in June, so we've been putting an extra payment towards the principal balance of the car pretty much every single week. So this is no exception. I was going to go today, but I'm being quite lazy and I forgot my checkbook. So I'm going to go probably tomorrow on my way back from the gym. I guess back from the gym tomorrow. I will go and drop off an extra principal payment, and I'll just continue to do that until we get up to paying it off. I think we can pay it off like June 14th, so our income can vary every single month because my husband gets a salary and then he also gets a bonus check. So the way the bonus check will usually work, we know things we want to be able to do, so we'll just kind of map them out and they're planned, and then once we actually see what the bonus is when it hits, that's when we adjust. So it means we need to treat ourselves a little bit less. If a debt payment is more of a priority, then we will do that. There are times where you may decrease what you're paying on a debt because maybe something is just super important that you're treating yourself to and you don't want to miss out. So let's say there is a sneaker. I mean, I'm a little bit lenient on that. If there is a sneaker you absolutely want to treat yourself to and you want to push back maybe paying off as much this month because you know that you can put that extra that you didn't put towards it next month, go ahead and do that. Maybe there's not as hyped a release that you care about the following month. So don't be afraid to do that. I have already planned for, like I said, the Zoom Fly SP and then the Off-White Presto. I'm getting flamed because there are so many people who think I will not win that shoe. CO now is 23 and he got kicks. I'm trying to win this shoe so badly. Like, I hope they do a sneak drop again. But I really do want to win this shoe. I mean, that will be my second Off-White pair. Talk about blessed, man, if I can win this shoe. But you know, that's just to give you guys some insight. I know people are always curious, like, what do you mean by structure and pay? So you get your income in, right? So you get your income in, you take care of the first four, which will include very important things: a roof over your head, food on your table, utilities, anything related to your vehicle, which that meant I had to make sure I planned for service that got done on my vehicle on Thursday. That meant that, you know, we're planning for the car registration fees that we're going to have to pay. First four taken care of. So you got income, you got first four. You have then your minimum debt payments that you need to take care of, which we have already budgeted and structured. And then you move into savings, which we know what we're going to save. It's just further down the line in our paychecks this month. Extra debt payments that you want to make. That is what we are doing to pay off the car. And then finally, treat yourself. Plan to treat yourself. Nothing wrong with that. It's a Friday. You should want to treat yourself. Feel good. It's hot though. I will not be outside this weekend. I will try to relax indoors. Hopefully you enjoyed this. Please feel free to subscribe, and if you liked it, hit that thumbs up, and I hope you tune in again. We'll try to do this every Friday. A little bit of Financial Friday talks with TJ. Hope you guys enjoy the weekend. Take care.